but in this video, I will really try to define what a virtual assistant is, how they can help you, and what are different ways to get them to the point where they are actually freeing you up in your business. Hey there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, my goal set at this video is to answer the question of what is a virtual assistant. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Lai Lacaba. I've been working from home since I was 15 years old and now run my own executive assistant outsourcing company here in the Philippines. And I post videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to have a business from home. So make sure to hit the subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, as someone who has literally a virtual assistant agency, well, more executive assistant agency, this is a question that I get a lot of: what is a virtual assistant and what can they actually do for me in my business? Now, in reality, the what can they do for me is going to be vastly different throughout different industries, but in this video, I will really try to define what a virtual assistant is, how they can help you, and what are different ways to get them to the point where they are actually freeing you up in your business. Now, if you guys noticed, change of background, I'm actually in Manila right now for the week and I'm filming here in my Airbnb. So like this is partly also what a virtual assistant could do for you. It's like, for example, my assistant was the one who looked for the flights. She was the one who looked for Airbnbs for me to book, and basically has been helping me take care of everything else inside of my business while I'm here, while I'm on vacation. So that's a little bit of a sneak peek of what can virtual assistant can actually do. Now, to actually answer the question, so virtual assistant is usually thought of as just an online employee. There's someone who works for you, but they are in a different country, in a different city, in a different town or state, up to you. But usually the definition is they're in a different country. And honestly, the biggest example that I usually get of people trying to figure out what a virtual assistant is Andy, which is played by Anne Hathaway from the movie Devil Wears Prada, where she helps run around and do errands and do different things for Miranda, who is her client or her boss. So that's a quick way that you can start thinking about it. Is a virtual assistant is kind of like a personal assistant, but they're online. And the fun thing is, because they're online, they can do beyond just running errands for you. They can do research, they can do cleaning up your admin. So that's kind of, again, just me briefly defining what a virtual assistant is, and then we'll actually go into the details. So now that we've defined what a virtual assistant is, again, basically an online assistant, an online employee. You don't see them in person, they're working from home, and they're probably providing their own equipment or internet usually. Then we can move on of what can a virtual assistant actually do for you. Now, there's 3 different areas that I usually have our clients focus on instead of 2XU as they're getting started with their assistant. The first thing is tasks. What are the tasks basically that you can give to a virtual assistant? Now, this is another very common question that I get asked, and I do have a whole video on how to delegate tasks to a virtual assistant where it walks through in detail more of the process of how you can figure out what to delegate to your assistant. The usual tasks that a lot of our own clients inside of 2XU give is 1, just outright admin tasks. So cleaning up your email, cleaning up your calendar, making sure there's no overlap. It could be they're managing your files, organizing data. There's a lot of different ways as an admin that your assistant can help you out with, whether that's, creating forms for you, maybe for your clients, organizing their information, or just the usual day-to-day processes inside of your business. They can definitely help you with that. On the flip side, there are 2 different types of virtual assistant. There is the general virtual assistant, which is exactly what I just described as an admin VA. They're kind of a little bit of a Jack and Jill of all trades, where they can help you out in different parts of your business, or a specialized virtual assistant. So a specialized virtual assistant is someone who has an expertise in one certain area. They're kind of still a virtual assistant for you because they can do other things, but they're really focused on this one key area. So this could be bookkeeping, this could be social media, this could be technical stuff like taking care of your website, or it could be this is a virtual assistant who can help you launch your product or your service. So they have a specialized niche or a specialized skill that you can have them focus inside of your business. So that's kind of the 2 differences. So as you're thinking of tasks, okay, what can I give to my assistant? Then you want to think about, like, do you need someone who is first, and this is usually the case, a Jack or Jill of all trades who can just help you out with different parts of your business? Or do you need someone who's just more specialized? You just need to help in this one key area in your business, and then you're actually set to keep going. So this will depend on where you're currently at, in your niche, your industry, but those are usually the first few tasks that our clients have given to our assistants. Now, what I recommend as you try to figure out this whole thing of what are the things that I can give to my assistant, you guys can go ahead and download a whole PDF of 103 tasks you can delegate to your virtual assistant. You guys can check it out on our website at 2xu.com, and you will have a better idea of what are the things that you can actually give to your assistant depending on the day-to-day, the week-to-week, the month-to-month of the tasks that you're doing to keep your business running. Because in reality, the goal often of having a virtual assistant is to free you up from your business, so then you can actually build the life that you want to create, and at the same time give someone basically a job that eventually that they love doing, versus you having to tire yourself over and having to figure everything out yourself. You have a virtual assistant who can help you figure it out. It makes business basically just a little bit less lonely. Next key area that you can focus on as you figure out what a virtual assistant can do for you is they can help you with your systems. Now, I have a whole video, of course, on how to create a standard operating procedure, but that is basically one of the things that a virtual assistant can help you with is building and updating your system. So it could be making sure that you have a checklist of how you do certain things inside your business, so then you can just easily repeat them. You're not the only one who knows it, and you can kind of give it off to them. That's the fastest way that you can delegate a new task, is having that person create the system for it and then have them follow that system all the way through, so they're creating those repeatable results for you in your business. And with systems, that basically just again creates that freedom for you. That also makes it easier for you to make adjustments and tweaks inside of your business, knowing where things are at and having someone else also know where things are at. It's not just you, you have that outside perspective of like, hey, you've been pressing this button this whole time. What if you press this button, which makes it a shortcut? So it's having that outside perspective because someone else knows your system to be able to give you that feedback of what else can be done better for the next time. Now, again, with systems, this could also mean making sure that there's an organized way for you to be able to find your files or the information inside of your business. This could be them making sure that they are cleaning up even your desktop from time to time. You can use different apps where they can remotely edit your desktop and make it prettier and make it make sense to you. And this could also be creating systems on how to basically better take care of you as the client. Which brings me to the third thing that an assistant can do for you, which is becoming your second brain. And again, this is something that we focus a lot inside of 2XU in my agency, where we get the assistant to the point where they're actually writing and speaking and deciding things almost the same as our clients. So what this looks like is, prime example is just my own Instagram. Half of my Instagram nowadays isn't me, is my assistant making the graphic posts and the captions sounding like it's me. That's the magic of having someone who becomes your second brain, is you don't have to do all of the content, all the filtering, all the research, because you have this person who knows your preferences, who knows what are the things that you are looking for, what are the things you're trying to avoid, and try to just give you the right information at the right time. It could even also go to the point where they are ordering your Starbucks for you and then just has it delivered, or even your food as you are working. It is also a person who, like I said at the beginning of this video, my assistant helped me find this Airbnb, helped me find my flights that I wanted to book to get here. She also is helping me manage like all of the other assistants that we have by giving me just the information that I need to have them keep moving forward even while I'm on the trip. So these are different ways that having a virtual assistant who becomes your second brain really frees you up to again build that life that you actually want, instead of constantly working inside of your business instead of on it. Now, all in all, a virtual assistant really is someone who can help you free you up from tasks that you don't need to be doing, and also maybe even creating tasks that could help you in your business. It's also someone who creates and documents systems inside of your business. So again, creating those kind of checklists where you guys have a uniform way to do things over and over again. That way things don't fall through the cracks. And also like managing also maybe your projects and looking them through till the very end. These are the things that a virtual assistant can do. And lastly, having them become your second brain, having them kind of become a mini you, and having them become a person who can really free you up from your business, so then you're not always just in it. You're also able to take that step back because you know someone else has it. Someone else is taking care of you and your business as well. And beyond that, the biggest potential that a virtual assistant can have is they become the operations person for your business. They become your head of operations, or COO, chief of operations, because they've learned enough about how your business runs that they are literally helping you run it. And that's happened so many times to our own clients inside of 2XU, is that their assistant literally runs their business without the client. Getting to that point is, for me, like the magical rush of getting to the point of where our clients are able to take vacations, are able to take weeks off and just be with their family and spend the time the way that they want to spend time. And that is what I'm hoping with you as you start thinking of how or what is a virtual assistant and how they can help me. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button right there and comment below, what do you think are different ways that your virtual assistant can help you in your business? Now, if you still haven't yet, make sure to hit subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every Sunday and Thursday on how to work from home and how to run business from home. And go check out those two playlists right here and the latest video right here. Now, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Remember that small steps matters, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.